Expectation. Normally, last class England, like expectation. Yeah, that's right. I expect to win, mate. Like we should win this.
At the right time, slow or fast, but you must get to the line. And the back. Plan. Let's sing it for England. Let's sing in the song. Let's sing it for England. England, favorite that she is one of one. One more time. England.
Go on it. Kick off, mate. Kick off. Let's go, Saka!
My friend, I don't touch my music, I touch you. You fucking. You know what I'm saying?
Harry Kane.
Hey.
He scored 14 goals past him.
I have to get there.
74s. And all of those also his. England continue to spread the message of equality and fight against racial injustice. Denmark will also believe in better. They themselves riding the wave every day. And after 55 years of waiting to reach a major final, hangs over Wembley tonight. Lee Dixon is with me. Is it to be or not to be? Well, a big speech written out, a rain call, but no need. Just listen to this crowd. One of the best atmospheres I've been involved in. The boys are right. The fans have been away too long, and these players have a golden opportunity to really seize the night. Stay in control, do your job. We can beat the Danes, there's no doubt about that. Some crunching tackles early on, and Pierre-Emile Højbjerg of Tottenham Hotspur is on the wrong end of one. Yeah, fast start, it's exactly what you want. I think Phillips in that midfield is going to be key. Sterling. Might escape here. To harass him was Delaney. Sviga Larsen, pressing really high and trying to ride the emotion of the crowd. The referee, who is Danny Macaulay of the Netherlands, is just coming over to halt proceedings. And showing on the faces, that's what we've got to do in the first 10 or 15 minutes. Just let everyone on the pitch know you're there. Keep in control of it. If every player does the job, that's what we've got to focus on when there's nerves flying around, just doing your job. It's a misfield by Simon Kjær, which presents England with the ball again, and Luke Shaw has it. And a great couple of games in the tournament now, trying to turn, and he might come through the Saka. Schmeichel is out. Was there a back pass? That's the question that Mason Mount is asking. All the England players certainly thought so. Danny Macaulay, the referee who took charge of the England-Germany game, is the one that mattered, and he didn't think it was. Saka giving the ball away, and Denmark, who are outnumbered but are determined not to be outgunned this evening. There are 7,800 Danes, all based in the UK at the venue tonight. They work or they study here. They've been sent Denmark shirts and scarves by the Danish FA to help them support their team. But there is a real sense of occasion. That's a really, really good start from England. Both fullbacks pushing into the space that this grass to run into, pressing the ball in midfield, Mason Mount making runs down the middle of the pitch. A real positive start. We're using the energy of this crowd. Sure. Raheem Sterling of Manchester City. Just invited to tackle from Andreas Christensen, who won the Champions League with Chelsea this season. Mount. Sterling trying to turn. He's being harassed by Striga Larsen. Shaw around the corner to Sterling. England want to make a fast start. Trying to find Mount. Just held off the attempt by Yannick Vestergaard to try and pinch it, but Denmark do have it. And counter-attack was short-lived. Phillips. Whipping it out to Harry Kane. Sterling's made it. Sterling. Oh, you've seen that ball before. It had echoes of Gaza in 96. Just without the Gets the ball in from Harry Kane. Just watching peeling off to that right. Top Mount just shows that they are willing to come out from the back and try and stop his little short runs. He's going short, so it's a good sign for England. That leaves space behind. Harry Maguire chased by Braithwaite of Barcelona. Yeah, gets the head of Harry Kane. This is Damsgaard, who's placing the team. Denmark lost their talisman during their first group game. It's been widely reported. England presented Simon Kjær, the captain of Denmark, with a number 10 Ericsson England shirt signed by all the players just prior to kickoff. And it's Christensen with the wayward ball. Couldn't quite find Joachim Mæhle. And Mæhle was pointing behind Walker, wanted it in the space. It was a good run, not a great ball. It's Kasper Hjulmand alongside Gareth Southgate. There's a bit of similarity between the two, really. Both in the way they conduct themselves in trying circumstances. Sterling. Lovely little shuffle, decent cross. Bukayo Saka was lurking, Yannick Vestergaard was alert. Danger not passed yet. Saka's got it again. Trying to tee up Harry Kane. It was Højbjerg who stopped him from reaching it. That's another good sign. A big throw across the pitch from Walker. Gets Maguire out. And he just runs into the space. He dropped his back five straight away, the Danes, and that just gives him the freedom to set up Sterling on this left-hand side from a throw at a right-back position. Damsgaard. This is Delaney of Borussia Dortmund. Now Mæhle, always dangerous running down that left-hand side. It's going to be a real battle between him and Kyle Walker. First block to Walker. Well, it's been a fast-paced, high-tempo start in a frenzied atmosphere. Phillips searching ball for Saka, who's going to try and keep it in, but not quite manage it. It's okay though, you know, I like that ball down again. Can't have everything to feet, you've got to move the back line all over the place, make them come short, also spread them wide, and every now and again just flip one over the top. England are unbeaten since November. Dan Scott. Walker has to give chase, and Walker does give chase, and just bumps down. Dan's going off the ball. Very quick off his line too. Well, that's dangerous. Just watch the middle of the pitch. 2 sets out of them central positions. 672 minutes now of football in which England haven't let in a goal. It's a good habit to get to that. This is West Ham's Declan Rice. And if you haven't watched all of England's games so far, the experience is a little bit like this. Safety first, keep hold of the ball, and when you've earned the right, try and do your thing. Mount. Back from Saka again. Now Mount with a chance to cross, he'll do that. Harry Kane is lurking, Simon Kjaer away. There's a little bump on Saka. Very quickly back to his feet. Mason Mount has it at his feet. And Mount's still going. Well, the protection into forward, the first one of the game for England. Super. Really, really good play. Again, the driving run on the right side of Mount. Human flick. But Saka just sets him up. He's just sweaty for it in the end. He knows how close that was. England's set pieces have been scrutinised and been watched. Denmark always set up in that ball that you can see at the top of your picture in front of the goal now. Kane, Maguire and Stones can cause trouble. Mount's delivery. Too close to Striga Larsson. He managed to deal with it, and then Phillips got himself in a bit of a muddle. Good work from Shaw. Space for Kane. Now Sterling. Still going. Sterling just didn't have the requisite power when he pulled the trigger. Oh, he knows how close that was. Defender Christensen should be showing him down the line. He doesn't, he lets him come inside. We know what he's going to do, and he just puts his foot over the top of the ball. Real good opportunity.
Let him know.
15 goals in his last 21 England appearances. And that statistic has gone north very fast. Before that, 2 goals in 45. Luke Shaw. Mason Mount made a good dart in between the centre back and the full back. Comes back to Sterling and then Rice again. Sterling gone. Kane's picked it up. It was quick, it was fast, it was off target from Harry Kane. Just look at the run from Sterling. That opens up the space into feet for Kane. One touch and away. Walker knows where the ball's going. Feints to Sterling, just hooks it into the feet of Harry Kane. The Spurs midfielder Pierre-Emile Højbjerg, who's on the Danish team tonight, says he has briefed his teammates on his clubmate Harry Kane. But his virtues are no secret. Goal for Harry Kane tonight. We're taking level with Gary Lineker on the most goals for England at major tournaments. That's a mistake by Phillips. Højbjerg's coming forward. Shot in the end doesn't really trouble Jordan Pickford. But this time, that was a mistake. Damsgaard, Brathwaite, a chance that goes wide. It's a Denmark corner, but that looked messy. Two mistakes on the trot. Phillips and then Pickford. And they got away with it. At the expense of a corner, but just need to concentrate. Yeah, he knows it. He's hardly put a foot wrong since the start of the tournament. He's been absolutely superb, hasn't he? No goalkeeper has ever kept clean sheets in 6 consecutive European Championship games in one edition, getting more players on the goal line. Incredible. And another two just coming in. Yeah, well, the days of social distancing are coming to an end. Whipped him right underneath Pickford, who does well to come and command. Striga Larsson has it back. It's a difficult ball for Pickford to play. There must be 12 bodies in front of him. Most of the players are grappling with each other, none of them are jumping for the ball. So it just gets squared up here, just gets his toe on it in the end. How many players are there? And there he goes. It's two good hands on it in the end. I really feel that Mason Mount is the key to this midfield area. Delaney and Højbjerg, they've got an extra man in there, Mount. He's just wandering around trying to find that space. Back five go flat. And it's whether he can just get in between those lines, pick the ball up, and then feed the wide players. And Saka and Sterling saying really wide, keeps the ball back, press back into the So this first kick from Jordan Pickford. And some big saves from Stephen McDonald and Leon Goretzka in this tournament. Striga Larsson through the legs of Phillips. Højbjerg wants a foul. Just felt his ankles were clipped. And Rice was the perpetrator. Yeah, I think by the look of Declan Rice's response, probably did clip him. Well, it might just be a momentary dip, but they have just managed, the Danes, to quieten the crowd a little bit. High line from England. Striga Larsson will try and touch this in behind them. Dip towards Simon Kjær, but it's too big for him. He's going to clear quickly, and then Sterling drawing the foul from Striga Larsson. This is club football in Italy with Udinese. know, Sam, with the crowd just going down a little bit with the noise level, that's sometimes not a bad thing. You know, the Denmark team been on emergency mode the first 10-15 minutes of this game as England started so well. All of a sudden, got back in the game a little bit, it's all calmed down. Sometimes a good thing, you can just relax a bit as a team, and then England can hit them again.
No team that don't give you much peace, the Danes. They will press you high, they will play at a high tempo, they're incredibly fit. If you make a mistake, they will be after you. England know that. They came into this game with their eyes wide open. Mount, Vestergaard steals. England with it back, only momentarily. Saka. Now Rice being chased by Kasper Dolberg, and England lose the ball. Pickford's clearance. £7,500 is the estimate for the crowd tonight. It is a heaving Wembley audience. Just get used to it again if things go to plan. Myler back to Damsgaard again. Højbjerg. Lundberg trying to hold on to it. Hugo Larsson is joining. Brathwaite trying to reverse it for the Olympic Myler. This is finding their passes at the moment because England just dropped off. That line is quite deep. It just opens up the space in midfield. Just starting to find a few little triangles for Danes. Declan Rice just looking over his shoulder to see if the back line can be with him when he presses him, and not really. Semi-final football, it's not supposed to be easy. Saka trying to get to Mayer and trying to go his way. Looking down there. Harry Maguire is just talking to Declan Rice, saying in and around your feet and behind you, we've got quite a few men. Just tighten up in that area if you can. The half-run yards, which puts first of all Stones are under pressure, and then Jordan Pickford is not at all happy with Harry Maguire. If you're screwing, he is bellowing. Rice. Okay. Trying to get away from Vestergaard, they got away from him. Delaney. Blocked by Maguire. Comes back to Damsgaard. Space out wide for Myler. Dolberg trying to get it out to him. Damsgaard takes over.
England trying to shuffle back. Damsgaard. Oh, they weren't sure where that was going.
That's really good play. Denmark, Vestergaard just sticks his foot in. It's a good tackle, play on, and then from there they're playing catch up. A little bit too much space on the edge of the box. Pickford's looking at it, saying it's miles wide. Wide enough.
It's Denmark's best moment of the game. Sampdoria's 21-year-old attacking midfielder Mikael Damsgaard. Very good one-on-one. Just giving those Danish supporters something to shout about. Bukayo Saka. Still going. England, a valuable set piece, dragging them up the park.
Well, that's great play. He's almost on his own over there. His red shirts all over the place. He won't give up. It's not a bad position for England. Looking at Stones and Maguire and Rice all wandering to that far side of the penalty area. Got some height, the Danes, to be fair to him. It's all about the quality of the ball in.
Midway through the first half of the semi-final of the European Championships. It's Mount looking for Maguire. Passed away by Simon Kjær. Shaw looking for Kane. Wasn't too far away. And they're just trying to keep the pressure on. This is Phillips. Bit behind Saka, and Damsgaard is in close attention. Brathwaite was the intended target, but Carl Walker managed to get England back on the front foot pretty quickly. This is Shaw onto Sterling. That certainly wasn't his intention.
He's already thinking about the next pass. We've all done it.
Dolberg out muscling Rice. Mount says, I'm coming across to help my mate out. Just lifting a little bit too much on Kasper Dolberg, Mason Mount.
Oh, get up, man. Get up.
He's just going to use his body to get in front of him.
Well, England say that they have learnt from their recent semi-final experience. They want to use the lessons of that defeat to Croatia in Moscow, to be braver on the ball, to use it better, react better when things aren't going their way. And Denmark are having a bit of a spell.
Well, I don't think I've ever seen a free kick like this before. Throw his coat over a lot of them.
Striger Larsen, wide by Rice, and another free kick has been given for Denmark, a lot closer in for a foul on Andreas Christensen.
Almost impossible from here to see who was holding on to him. He's short. Harsh, they're all grabbing each other. Three spotted short, getting a fistful of Christensen's shirt, but there's a lot more going on in there. This is dangerous.
Mikael Damsgaard took charge and put the ball down on the area in which the referee indicated it should be taken from. Striger Larsen is just back from him. Jordan Pickford furiously trying to organise the England wall. They have had more shots on target, Denmark, than any other team at the Euros from outside the penalty area. So I think we know what's coming. Damsgaard. It's a wonderful goal. England concede their first goal in the tournament, and it is a dash of Danish dynamite. There wasn't much stopping that. We haven't seen many free kicks at the target in this tournament, and he just takes it for a little bit. He's going to hit the ball. He's hitting with his laces, he's got dip on it. He's hit it actually with the inside of his little fingertip, and it's not right in the corner, but it's the surprise. He didn't think he was going to take it. What a strike. Well, goals against England don't come easy. So the last team to beat them at Wembley was Denmark. And he is beaten for the first time in a very long time. The last time England conceded a goal, they had a different goalkeeper. Nick Pope was between the sticks against Poland. That was a World Cup qualifier in March. It is the first direct free kick goal of the entire tournament. What a time for the Danes to serve it up. Let's go down to the touchline, speak to Emma Hayes, who's been watching Denmark. How's it going, Emma? Who's there as well, Emma?
Well, Denmark have been renowned throughout this tournament for their superb set piece taking, and we saw the right-footed ability from outside of the box. It comes as no surprise. I think Denmark have been growing in the game, they're imposing themselves, and they are extremely deadly from set pieces.
They're not composed.
We've got a few bites of Gary. We'll get to him as soon as we sort out that microphone issue. England have got a few issues of their own to sort out, Lee Dixon.
Yeah, absolutely. It's really everything right from the Scotland game, you say. And they struggled a little bit with the formation. The first real test they've been put under 1-0 down with a team that, as Emma said, is growing in confidence, starting to find a little bit of space in the midfield, just stretching the back line of England. And now they've got to respond. No need to panic. Long way to go.
Panic like that. Back away. Striga Larson. And now it is in the arms of Jordan Pickford. And England just need to calm down a little bit, get a hold of themselves and manage their way out of this. And
he's certainly one of them, although he's not on the pitch. He's getting his players to calm down a little bit, all over the place. Just play your football.
Sterling. Good run from him. Ball might come to Calvin Phillips. It's knocked up by Mailer. Mailer shows his speed. Good play on the left. For Sterling, checks on his right, looks up, no one in the box. Saka far post. Harry Kane, edge of the box.
Can't get in there, can't make the cross.
Let's go!
Kane. Let's check out himself and England for set piece of their own. And they're going with noise levels and expectation levels again.
This is in a perfect spot. Definite free kicks, just far enough out. Whoever gets hold of the ball, he'll fancy this one.
Luke Shaw, Mason Noun, Raheem Sterling standing over it. John Stones just receiving some conspiratorial advice. And we did say that there would be turbulence. I think it's Striga Larsen who's laying down just behind the Denmark wall. As England line up their weaponry. Raheem Sterling hits it straight into that Denmark wall. The little shuffle runner didn't quite get it over the top of the incredibly tall Danes. Yeah. Wow. Really difficult to get it over him. That is a big wall. There's two different feelings going on there. The Danes behind the goal making one hell of a noise now. Carl Walker about to launch a long throw into the box, flicked on by Maguire, runs loose for Kane. Declan Rice was in attendance. Kane tried to turn around the corner and keep it in. And they can't afford to be broken on here. They found Brathwaite. There's a problem on the right. Højbjerg's got it. It's a decent looking cross. The Dover can't reach it. These are key moments for England. It's a big break. For the Danes, 6 players in the box. They ended up getting really breaking from their own box, tore through what was in front of them. England really need to regroup a little bit. Saka. Kane. That's in the centre. Saved by Kasper Schmeichel. How on earth did Kasper Schmeichel stop that? It was a bullet from the boot of Raheem Sterling. He's just breathing as if nothing's happened. He's just kept his team a 1-0 lead. It's an absolutely brilliant move. Round the corner. Harry Kane, a peach of a cross. Sterling does well to get ahead of his marker. Once he gets there, he thinks he can hit it anywhere. Kasper Schmeichel had other ideas. Well, he kept a clean sheet on his last visit to Wembley, Kasper Schmeichel. Saka trying to stop him from doing so. And 67,500 inside Wembley. That is the response. And can Saka believe he could get? It's England 1, Denmark 1. What a response. It went down the side of Harry Kane. Now it's Saka. He's onside. Absolutely fabulous ball from Kane. And he's already ahead of his marker again. And Kier sliding in to try to protect his goal. Comes off the defender, I think. But who cares? Absolutely superb. Kane pivotal in the first move and setting up the second one, putting Saka into that space. What a response indeed. This place goes nuts. Well, it's another own goal at the tournament of own goals. Simon Kjær responsible for putting the ball in the net and getting England back into the game. It was the second of two very quick, good moves from England in response to the setback they suffered from Mikael Damsgaard's free kick. And the momentum swings again. Well, great drama requires a bit of jeopardy. Striga Larsson. Now Delaney. Højbjerg. Well, all 7 of the previous encounters between Denmark and England at Wembley have finished 1-0. And at least we know that isn't going to be the case tonight. Striga Larsson looking for Brathwaite, trying to skip away from Harry Maguire. Rice coming back at him. Rice beating him to the ball. And bringing it away from England. Big round of applause from Maguire. And this is a sterling chance. Gets a heel on it. You say it's a great save, he can't not save it. Sterling anywhere, either side of him, and that goes in. Just unfortunate, it's straight at him. Doesn't need to do anything here, just his presence enough. Forces Kjaer to try and clear it. They're getting down the sides, they haven't done it in the last 20 minutes. And they go behind and they get behind the line twice in the space of a minute. A big star-shaped save, reminiscent of somebody else called Schmeichel.
Right now.
Sterling, whose presence forced Simon Kjaer to put the ball into his own net. Okay, 2 minutes before half time. Walker, Saka, Phillips, Kane lurking in the centre. It's headed away by Vestergaard. Harry Maguire is encouraged to shoot. He declines that invitation. Walker holding his whip. 3 bodies in the box. It's a flash of a press which goes all the way through to Luke Shaw, who might get a chance to recycle it. Walker and Shaw playing ping pong across the penalty area. The goal now would do England good. I'll take one any time, to be honest with you. And 50 million others. Go. Sure. Denmark getting back in numbers and just trying to plug all the gaps that England are trying to find. Sterling has been found by Mason Mount. Kane flips with square. An attempt to the ball through the eye. Yeah, going right behind him, trying to get his foot in, but he's so quick around his feet. There's the half-time whistle. And breathe. Whatever you do, don't all put the kettle on at once. England and Denmark are locked together at half-time. Goals have been provided by Damsgaard, and the 11th own goal of the tournament. Pressure from Sterling, put into his own net by Simon Kjær. We'll have analysis on the way from Mark Pugac, Roy Keane.
It's coming, football's coming out. It's coming out. It's coming out. It's coming, football's coming out. It's coming, football's coming out. Let's go, right there, come on.
Taking 30 today. Taking 30 throughout the day.
Now?
What? 30 shots throughout the day now. Might as well start now. Please, show.
It's gonna throw it away, I will let my love free lines on the shirt.
Feel something in
on the shirt. 50 years of her. Asian like a fine wine now. Let's go play with Asian now. Let's go play with Asian. I remember you from the Asian. It's coming out. It's coming out. It's coming.
Do you want to take a picture of me, mate? You got the angles there.
All life.
Hey, wait for me. You need to take another. I'm not ready. You lot, come on. Run another. I was with you. All together now. All together.
I'll come back.
Which one is that?
Over this shit, man. Together now. When you go to the immigration test in the morning. Hey, when you go to the immigration office on Facebook. Together now. All together.
Someone's commenting.
That's a big shot, fam.
Bro, we're watching on YouTube. Oh, well, I mean, to be fair, we're watching on. What
Where
channel
are
is
you
it?
guys watching on ITV?
It's on ITV.
That's it, isn't it?
Yeah, on ITV. Streaming live to YouTube. Boom, bam. Hope to answer your questions still. Subscribe to the channel. Love, blessings. Come on. Hopefully, second half is coming. It's coming home. It's coming home. Big man thing. The miners. Yeah. YouTube streaming. Watching on. Together. I see this. Yeah. Yeah. Soldier.
Right, look, see the right side. Why in the right side? It's not putting in that corner. Yeah, no, I hear you.
Have your hands on your chest, love.
Take some. Listen to them, please.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, sorry, bro. Together. That's what Roy King.
Yeah, bro. You can see Neville, like, it looks like he's pissed. Look at his eyes changing.
And the strike. Damsgaard's got to get a lot of praise for the way he's hit that ball. Jordan Pickford sees that right at the death. I honestly, I think that's very harsh, simply because I think that they have targeted him. I think they've targeted Harry Maguire as well with Braithwaite. And I think that you've got to give credit to Damsgaard for that free kick.
Even so, England actually could be in front because
Yes,
you'll see the
yes.
miss followed by the goal. The Sterling miss, you're thinking of the form he is in. How has he missed this?
I think sometimes you can get so close, you just think that you just need to connect. Because when you look at Schmeichel here, he's just a body. He's just there. He's what the goalkeepers do when they're practicing. They get themselves, they get them big as they can. You could look at that. Raheem will probably think that all he needs to do is connect with that and it goes in. But you have to give the goalie credit for being in the right place. But then again, 48 seconds later, bam, we get it, and it feels like a better place.
I'm wondering, Roy, whether this is the game, as we just see the replay again, Saka setting up. It's an own goal from Kieran in the end. It's the sort of game maybe where the substitutions are going to be critical.
Yeah, of course. And again, it'll be about moments. We saw there Kane again. We've seen him doing that for Spurs all the time. Brilliant piece of play. Players off the bench will have a huge influence. We can say that for every good game. Obviously, what we just shown a little bit of.
Just not yet. Keep our back four tight together and feed Harry Kane. Harry Kane is the only striker that's really showed a lot of composure and get Saka and Sterling running off him. Yeah. Those two chances that we've won.
Okay, competition time now, and with the prize pot at close to £77,000, it's well worth having a watch.
Thinkers like that, bro. What's it done, bro? Dominic, good! Yeah, bro. What's it done? Yeah. What's his face? His face at the mid. He's morbid, he is. Yeah, there you go. And he's keeping his composure. No one's running beyond him.
Wait, no, come back. The music.
Because when he's dropping, Harry Kane is speed. He's trying to play like Rooney. No, you're not Rooney. Round everyone Rooney. He hasn't got a song to fucking go for. Never been on Rooney. Exactly. Rooney. Never been on Rooney. I'm not Rooney. Rise up. I was saying, yeah, we won. You gonna grab it?
No, where's the suit? Are you going to run?
Bro, I keep like. Run again. Take more. Take another one.
Whenever she passes by, she always finds herself. She don't go so far. Say, I'm not oh yeah. I like the sunflower. Whenever I'm all you want to tell the story, there's someone to see you.
Let's go! Bro, keep going, yeah? I think it. Run it. Why not?
I'm not a stop you love. Oh no. Get yourself together and take your out with your
Marcus in there, really well.
oh no. Get yourself together and take your out with your
Marcus in there, really well.
I'm not a stop you love.
No, really focus. Don't put the spirits.
I want to come up for you.
Don't take it.
Live space, coming. Come on then, set it off.
He's got this.
Cut the boys! Okay, watch long guys, yeah, let's go now. Yeah, let's go. Obviously, coming up.
Last 5 minutes. Sterling trying to get in behind. Out comes Kasper Schmeichel again. No changes, by the way, for either of the two teams at the break. So the boys calling for calm in the studio, and that's exactly what they need. They've gone through ups and downs in that first half.
level head, just go back to the game plan. No need to panic. But you've got to build it from a structured defence, and that includes the two fullbacks as well as going forward, being in position not to get hit on the break. Because we saw in that first half, at times, the Danes were breaking with 5 and 6 players and a blistering pace as well. Seeing the replay of the own goal and the run that Saka made. It's a brilliant run and a brilliant ball from Kane, just dropping into that whole one-touch turn, given the space, and he just feeds it in between where he bends his run, Saka. And on the other side, Sterling has made some really good runs in order to get ahead of his marker that set the goal up, and obviously his chance. More of that we need.
Nice. Precise with his pass, and Højbjerg has nabbed it. This is Delaney. Damsgaard. Thomas Delaney, who scored a header in the quarter-final against the Czechs. Has heritage with Ireland and the USA, which is where the name comes from. This is trying to get the better of Vestergaard. I think that's going to be a free kick in England's favour. Vestergaard's not happy about it, but it's certainly an England set piece. To get into his stride, so he gambled and he got it wrong. He knows he's going to be out of pace as soon as he knocks it down the line. Well, England started their second half against Ukraine in ruthless fashion and scored twice in quick succession. Denmark got shoved on the